Hello all, welcome back to the channel and to our scripting series, Mastering ServiceNow Scripting from Basics to Best Practices. In our previous video, we introduced the full roadmap for this playlist, covering both client-side and server-side scripting in ServiceNow. Today, let's start with one of the most foundational scripting concepts in ServiceNow, that is client scripts. What are client scripts? Client scripts are piece of JavaScripts that run in user's browser. They are used to make forms interactive, validate data in real time, and enhance the overall user experience. They are applied only to the forms and lists and are tied to specific tables such as incidents, problems, changes, and other tables. Client scripts can also be tied to UI types and views. Let's begin with a common scenario. Imagine a user opens an incident form. If the user selects category as network, we might want to fill the assignment group automatically with network support or a specific group. Or if the administrator wants to prevent the user from selecting a pass date. These types of dynamic behavior can be implemented easily using client scripts. There are 4 types of client scripts in ServiceNow: onLoad client script, onChange client script, onSubmit client script, and onCellEdit client script. OnLoad client script is executed when a form is loaded. Let's look at a simple example to understand how the onLoad client script works. To create a client script, click on All menu. Type Client Scripts in the navigation filter. Click on Client Scripts module under System Definitions application. Click on New button. Wait for the form to load. Give it a meaningful name. For this example, I will enter example for onLoad client script. Select the table on which the script should be executed. So let's select incident. Select the UI type. I want the script to run on all UI types. So I will select all. Select the script type. I'll select onLoad. As a best practice, always give a detailed description of why the script is created. If you notice carefully, based on the type of script selected, the script function is auto-generated. Type the script that you want to execute. I'm just using an alert function for this example and click on submit. Remember, client scripts can be executed for a specific view by unselecting the global checkbox on the form. Let's quickly test the script we just developed. Try to load any incident and an alert message pops up and that confirms our script has executed successfully. Now let's look at onChange client script. OnChange client script is executed when a specific field value changes, often used for dynamic logic based on field selection. Let's look at a simple example to understand how the onChange client script works. Let's create one more client script. This time, let us select the type as onChange client script. Select the caller field. This means whenever the field value in the caller field changes, the script is triggered and executed. onChange client script has 4 parameters. Control. This is the HTML element that triggered the onChange client script. oldValue. The value of the field when the form is loaded. newValue. The value of the field after the change. isLoading. A boolean that's true when the form is still loading. Used to avoid running logic unnecessarily during the form initialization. Let us type the script quickly. Again, I'm using the alert function just to pop a alert message and click on submit. Let's quickly test the script we just developed. I'm opening an incident form and changing the caller value to Beth Angeline. So you can notice as soon as I change the caller, an alert message pops up and that confirms our script has executed successfully. Next is onSubmit client script. onSubmit client script is a client script that is executed just before a form is submitted. This is helpful to validate data or cancel the submission if conditions aren't met. Make sure to keep the validations limited to the user inputs in onSubmit client script. Let's look at a simple example to understand how the onSubmit client script works. Let's create one more client script, and this time let us select the type as onSubmit. In the script section, type the script. Again, I am using the elect function and click on submit. Let's quickly test the script we just developed. Open any incident, make a quick change on the form and try to submit the form. An alert message pops up and that confirms our script has executed successfully. Moving on to the next type, it is onCellEdit client script. onCellEdit client script is specifically used in list editing to trigger a logic when a cell value is changed inline. Let's look at an example to understand how onCellEdit client script works. Let's create one more client script. This time, let us select the type as onCellEdit. Select the state field. This means whenever the state field is edited in the list, the script is triggered and executed. onCellEdit client script has 5 parameters. SysIds, an array of SysIds for the records that were modified. Useful when multiple rows are edited in single action. Table, the name of the table where the edit happened. Example, incident, task, etc. oldValues, an array of field values before the change. newValues, an array of fields after the change. Callback, a function that must be called to complete the edit operation. In the script section of the onCellEdit client script, let us quickly write a client script. Again, I'm using alert function. Click on submit. Let us quickly test the script that we have just developed. Go to incident table and try to edit the state field of any incident. And you can notice there is a alert message that has popped up and that confirms our script has executed successfully. And that wraps up our introduction to client script video. In the next video, we will explore the classes, APIs, and their methods available in client scripting. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Drop your questions or interesting client script scenarios in the comments. I will try to include them in future videos. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.